grown man strength. You're dealing with a big man, right?
Too light, too small. You always get a chance to be Dillian.
No. I will get footage to vindicate myself, yeah? So don't play with me.
I want it.
I'll get it. I'll find big man ready to go to bed and you couldn't put him to sleep. Terrible parenting. He didn't send not one message to the heavyweight division.
Look, I can do it like money made, glamorous ting. 12 round unanimous ting. Casual fans on the analyst ting. That ain't KG and Travis's ting. That's undefeated, undisputed like Lennox. Do it on points, jab your head off. Who tried to say that AJ fell off? Must have never had Nigerian gel.
Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of the Undefeated Podcast.
The only podcast with 2 undefeated fighters.
Chatting it up. Guys, listen. Subscribe, man.
Yeah.
Like, share, leave a comment. Show us love, bro. We
All that
appreciate
good stuff. All that good stuff.
Bro, what's your tail of the tape, fam?
I'm 0-0, bro. If I fought, someone's got to go. It's that simple, bro.
Respect it.
What are you saying? What's your tail of the tape?
2-0, bro. 50% knockout rate.
Come on.
Half the man that entered the ring with me left on their backs.
Bro, that's what happened.
That's how they left.
Bro, it's mad.
It's been a crazy night.
It's been a crazy. Can we give ourselves a round of applause, please?
Let's do that.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, because there's a few round of applause we need to do. Can we give the great defeaters, everyone that got involved in the call-in show yesterday, drop a bump for them.
One time.
Oh my God.
That was the love was in the room.
The love was in the room, bro. I can't believe it. Listen, as we go into when this episode comes out, I'd fully celebrate a birthday. So we're recording this on a different
Happy birthday,
Thank you, bro. Come on, let's go. So we're this dedicated. I'm supposed to be getting away, but obviously the governments are pagans, innit? Because
mad.
They locked down my whole birthday.
We're now in lockdown as this comes out.
So I had a proper staycation planned. And we are filming early just to be ready for the staycation, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm devastated.
Fam,
I'm
all right.
devastated. It's all good though.
It is.
We saw amazing boxing.
Bruv, what? Listen, right now, we are the day after
Yes.
the Chisora fight.
Yes.
Shouts out to everyone that joined in on the call-in show, man.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dropping another bump for them.
It was so dope just chatting to everybody, and it's a nice little family being built with this.
Bro, it's
You know what I mean?
full-fledged family,
Telling you, bro.
And we got mad members in there.
Telling you, bro. Shout out Praneet, Soulstar, October Red.
Yeah.
JP,
Keep going. Mulla.
AB Mulla.
Keep going.
North Bank Bren.
Yeah.
Toby phoned in.
Toby! Untraceable.
Our guy from Off the Canvas pod.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We're just saying names.
Yeah,
we're just saying names. But real talk, yeah. There's people that have been riding from the beginning.
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Respect to another bomb.
100.
I can't believe it. Like we had 65 at one stage, and
Just
obviously
all the way through the live, just chilling and enjoying the moment. Do you know what I mean?
for other people, that might not seem like a lot, but you have to understand cultivating this family is a real situation, and it's a build up. It's a real build up, and we couldn't do it without you. So 100%. We fully when we finish. Like we sat down with we sat down Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, and still seeing, even though that gassed us, having all you lot here is much gas.
Telling you, it's
as
exciting.
It's as exciting. So like, I can't believe it.
Yeah,
Again, I sit there, I look at it and say, "Rah, we've done something."
It's crazy when you have a vision for what you want to create with the podcast. And it becomes that slowly.
Yeah.
And it's the family, the community that we're creating with the pod.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Salute to you guys, man.
All right, cool. So now we giving them their flowers.
Yeah.
Are you ready to pod?
I'm ready to pod, bro.
So what, are we gonna read?
Wait, hold on.
Are we gonna
get
read
into the comment section?
Is there comments? Because the
last episode.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's give these guys the respect.
See, I was thinking, Rod, there's definitely comments to the last one.
Of course. Our fans, they don't let us down.
Undefeated.
Get these up right quick.
There you go.
And the maddest thing is because a lot of these guys talking about the fight and the comments and the predictions.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people want to get onto me because of my Chisora statements.
Well, wait, don't rush that.
We'll get
don't
there.
rush that. Don't take that from me. Don't take that from me, bro. Come on.
We got one from Ted Atenga. It's a great show. I wonder what's next for Deontay Wilder. Now he's being treated like a side dish. Hey, ain't it funny how the world works? We'll talk about that, gentlemen, soon. We got one from Vincent R. Myron. He says, I know Simon Keane very well. He's Canadian level, not international. Stocky with a good heart. I'm happy for the dude, as also he's being from Quebec. Can't knock a local guy gonna get a payday, but not a threat to the Gypsy King, that's for sure. Hey, from Canada, yeah?
Whoa! Here we go. Let me do one. Untraceable Don says this. There's no such thing as a lucky punch, but for Povetkin to land on Dillian so cleanly was a punch assisted by God. He'll probably never land again. So he's saying that. Untraceable still saying that it was. He said God was involved.
You say he'll never land again?
Nah, you can't say no chance.
You can't say no chance.
Tell you. Hey, Soul Star goes, Tyson Fury is, in quotes, it's a regular career with great moments. Scholar, Travis J. Scholar, you know? Hey, drop a bomb. Scholar.
Nah, just seen this. Wait.
I accept that title.
All right, cool. Doofus Creation says, I'm with KG. We always love when that starts like that. There you go.
I love how people have to specify.
Get Dylan to the races. Man was laughing at Barry Hearn slavery jokes. Get man in front seat and a backbone. Whoa, so he can sit up straight. Whoa. Doofus, you came with mad smoke. What did I say last week, bro?
About him signing with Hay so he can sit in the front seat of the small car instead of the back seat of the Jeep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Wow.
I know, bro. The car analogy hit.
Yeah, the car analogy hit home, fam.
Look at us. Puneet goes, well, I tried to tell. Oh, right. Puneet got in his poetry bag.
Come on.
All right, let's go for it. Let me try and do it justice. He goes, well, I tried to tell you so. Yes, I did. But I guess you didn't know. As the saddest story goes, baby, now I got the flow. Because I knew it from the start, baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'd win. Return of the condom hat.
Let's go.
It was bars.
All right, cool. And Afsal says, I'm going to be so sad when Dubois and Choice is over. The build-up has brought me so much joy. I'm going to miss all the impressions and references in this pod. It's true though, you know.
The Dubois and Joyce lead-up has just been a joy to commentate on because
they need a spin-off show. They
need their own show.
No,
when they retire.
Yeah.
Let them do morning radio.
But
bedtime radio.
No. What they need to do is, I think they should go around and doing things that really exciting. But just seeing how
with
they
their
show
boring personalities, like proper stunts.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
That ride on the roller coaster was a lot of fun.
Really fast, isn't it?
When I was on the roller coaster, I thought you should bring a sleeping bag.
Me too.
Because you're getting sleep.
Come on, we fought already. Shouts out to October Red. She goes, I need to go away and have a think about the great reveal on Fury's opponent.
It was nuts.
She goes, I would like the unknown caller to step up and justify this. Mm-hmm. She goes, I feel like I've just tested positive for a disease I don't want. She goes, I don't know what to say. Will AJ versus Fury happen? I want to understand the mindset of risk versus reward. This business decision. This is confusing. He goes, unknown caller, we need you to explain. Not even KG can back this. He goes, I said this already. If Dillian is Dillian, he'll do it. He doesn't need to prove to anyone that he can box. He needs to just go in there and finish the job because he can. Povetkin had a targeted approach to a boxer but would have struggled against a brawler. Hay has got me convinced that You Men Are Done For has already won on Saturday. Epic salesman. Woo, these comments in the in the post is hilarious. Because Untraceable Don has already suggested that Hay may be ready to take on the promotional game to the next level. Loads of politics with channels and networks, and like it's a complex business.
Yeah.
The announcements at the end. Hey, man behind the cam, wave. She goes, fantastic pod as always. Props to you and the undefeateds. We out here. Hey,
we are out here.
We are out here.
Can you do me a favor? Can you read Godson's one, please?
Yes.
Because that's fire.
All right, cool. So this is after the calling show last night.
Shout out Godson, this one, Godson 16.
Great live show tonight, fellas. Thank you, bro.
Come on.
He goes, thanks for taking the call. And in case the accent was throwing you, I'm in Northern Ireland. He goes, Black Irish, if you will.
Wait. Do you know what's so funny? When he came on the phone, I was like, it's a Fed. Is this the same one?
Someone said it in the comments. They were like, this is a Fed.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Oh, my days. He goes, I'm coming here to talk Tank Davis. Oi! We'll let him get this off because we ain't spoken about it yet. But He goes, coming here to talk Tank Davis. Just saw the fight and I really don't know what to think. Is he really elite? Did he just decide to walk Leo down? Not impressed if I'm going to be honest. Based on that, I doubt he gets past Haney, Garcia or Campbell. On Chisora, like I was trying to say on the phone, but the bright lights made me lose my trail.
The bright lights?
Listen, I know what it's like. You got the defeaters in the comments. Do you know what I mean? You get on the line. Yeah. It's like being on stage. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay,
it's very nuts.
If I say something crazy, the comments are going to tear you up. So he goes, he didn't seem to fight like he was fighting in Southpaw. He didn't try to dominate position by going outside Usyk's lead foot. Granted, Usyk's footwork is far better. However, he should have tried to make it uncomfortable. I didn't see any left hooks to force Usyk to Chisora's right. And then the straight right becomes a factor. He goes, every right hand was swung as Usyk was moving to Chisora's left. And with no left hook on display, he was always safe. I can't imagine the team told him to do that. Do I think Usyk is good enough to fit in the heavyweight? Yes. Can he be one of the big top three and hand it to the big boys? Nope. I think even Dillian beats him right now. Wilder would spark him out cold easy. Again, keep it up. Billy Joe Saunders!
That's how you know he's a raw listener.
Listen.
When you know about Billy Joe? Bruv, listen. Wait, what he said, you're so nicely put, you know. And this is what we like about the community, because for you lot seeing the fights and you lot have your opinion, and it gives, because I will sit down and listen to them takes and it'll take me somewhere else with it.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I think, oh, yeah, that's
right.
That's a real point. Even though there was a lot of these things that I was seeing in the fight, I still think I'm not gonna give my Chisora takes just yet. I'm not gonna give my Chisora.
No, I think we're here now, man.
Are we here?
Yeah. Why not, man?
All right, listen.
Oh, you know what? Let's get a couple comments from the live call-in show. So, guys who tuned into the live yesterday, I am Dejwa. I love you guys. Keep up the good work.
Come on.
I can't wait until next week's show. Gervonta Davis, Usyk, Wilder. It's a lot. Hey, way ahead of you, my bro. Goguruga. He comments that I don't know what fight you guys were watching, but Chisora put on a good performance. If Chisora just won one more round, then that fight would have been a draw officially, because two refs had it 115-113. Chisora was one round away from getting a draw against Usyk. Sure, he got tired in the middle round, but he came back into the fight with a second wind, making Usyk fight very cautiously again. Usyk couldn't really fight him any other way for the most of the fight because he'd risk getting KO'd himself. Chisora even won some late rounds too. I was more impressed with Chisora than Usyk, to be honest.
Wait. I want him to get out.
Let's get the other comments and then we can talk about it.
I want him to get out though, because I'm offended.
Get out of here, bro. Then October Red says, epic calling as usual. Good points raised by the callers. The thing is, what makes a good boxing debate is the difference in opinions without a standoff.
There you go.
Commiserations to you men are done for. But as we saw last night, boxing wins. She goes, I wanted Chisora to win, but I knew that if it went later than 6, Usyk would have it. Usyk likes corners because he can spin off using his angles and perfect cleaner shots due to his ring IQ.
Come on.
Chisora is a heavy puncher, and even though Usyk did get touched, but because of his fluidity in the ring, it didn't allow Chisora to land many clean shots. The undefeated is setting the bar for audience interaction. Shout out to all the defeaters until we go again. It's comments like that.
That keep on going.
They keep us going.
All right, cool. So let's get to it. So wait, hold on.
Red Spot?
I'm ready to pod. But wait, I'm waiting for you in it to talk to me still.
Okay, cool. So what do you want me to say?
I'm not gonna answer.
You want me to react?
Someone asking for flowers.
You want me to react?
I'm just saying, someone asking for flowers doesn't make sense. Like, it's crazy.
You called. It's mad when you ask for flowers. You know when girls ask for flowers, they're like, I don't want it now because called that Usyk could beat him on points.
Yes, I did.
And so you said.
Yes.
So it was done. So there you go. Have your flowers.
Thank you. I really appreciate these flowers. It's great to be holding them. Once again, being right again feels great.
Again.
Yeah, I was right about Fury as well.
Was you right about Lomachenko Lopez? I feel like I was right.
Yeah, that was your one. But now 2-1.
What was you right about before?
2-1. I told you what Wilder was going to do.
What did you say about Fury?
Your king will return.
Don't talk to me about my king. That's not my king. Get out of here.
Your king will return.
No. Credit to you because you guessed it right. Do you know what I mean? That was the only way he was going to win.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. But then the killer is like, no, because there's pie, bro. There's pie.
Is there pie?
Yeah, because you remember we spoke about a pie. Yeah, this ain't the main pie that wait.
You know,
this is the pie that you're supposed to be eating.
No,
this ain't the pie. This is we got the pie for the for Watsy and Yard.
That's right.
No, but this is a light pie. It's a figurative pie.
If we go back to the episodes, yeah.
Put our pie behind us. Wale, put a pie behind him.
If we go back
now.
Yeah.
Wale, put a pie behind him now because he deserves it.
You don't remember?
I want a crown next to me, pie behind him right now, bro.
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't remember?
It must be there by now.
Shut up.
In your face, bro. There you go, dropping bombs to me, bro. Hold that pie, fam. How are you right now? I loved it. Do you know what? Do you know how great it was? I was sitting down here. This guy, Travis is the funniest person. Travis tried to kick me out of my own house.
I said, get out.
He said, get out.
Get out.
We're watching the fight, yeah, and it's the first round, yeah. It's going down. Chisora's out. What were you screaming?
When Chisora was landing some shots,
yeah, he was going.
And moving him. He was moving him. I was like, welcome to the heavyweight division. Grown man strength. You're dealing with a big man, right? I was talking so crazy.
So he was talking the cruddiest crud. Listen. I'm looking at him saying, Travis.
You gotta remember though. No. Let me clear my position. Don't have me out here like I was guaranteeing a Chisora win. Because we go back a few episodes. I was saying.
You said he said he's too small. You said he's too small. Too small.
Nah, I wasn't.
Is this the man?
Is this the man to show out the heavyweight division? No, I wasn't just saying that, fam. I want my Adam Smith back. I was saying that this is gonna, like, he needs to be able to beat Chisora convincingly. Like, as it was getting closer.
No, we're not gonna.
I will get footage to vindicate myself. Yeah? So don't play with me.
I want it.
I'll get it. I'll find it. If you're on it, I'm on it. See, exactly.
First round, let's take center of the stage.
Me in the middle of the ring.
Are you on it?
If you're on it, I'm on it. Because, I know there's a point where I say, as the fight gets closer, I don't know. So don't try and pretend I've been out here on some Chisora thing.
No, this is why he's a chief. Don't let this guy cheat.
I said the size is going to play a big factor because he's small and don't have power.
Okay.
I said, I watched Chisora against Dillian Whyte. I watched Chisora against Takam. I said, how is he going to move him around? I was still right, even though he won. Because he never won. Bro, let's talk about the fight now. No. I'm here now. No, get I'm talking. Shut up and listen. No set in the ring. I'm here. Hear what I'm saying. I got set in the ring now. You're on the ropes. Hear what I'm saying. Your boy went in there with some patter cake business, yeah? He got rocked in the first couple rounds. Felt the power, had to adjust. Well played to his IQ because he did adjust. Kept the distance wonderfully. You had Chisora dead on his feet. Round 7, round 8. He was getting tagged on the ropes. Big man ready to go to bed. And you couldn't put him to sleep. Terrible parenting. I was disgusted on what I saw. I said, this child needs to go to sleep now. And you got him staying up till 10:30 at night, watching shows he ain't supposed to be watching. Chisora was ready to go to bed, and he had no power in him to get him out of here. He didn't send not one message to the heavyweight division. Every man right now got that text, and they scammed over it like it was a text from Lebara Mobile offering promotional products. AJ watched that comfortably ringside. AJ watched that comfortably. He said, yeah, is this little skinny boy you want to put in there with me? I would love to see that happen. Tyson Fury is there going, I could have fought this guy out of shape. I could have fought him when I was 400 pounds.
Yeah, okay. So, Travis, you finished?
Yeah. I emptied the clip.
He emptied the clip.
Because in this game, you got to be the one to go first.
All that shouting.
If I get stopped in the later rounds, at least I gave him my all.
Listen, all that shouting means nothing. End of the day, your guy came in and we got to ask questions. Your guy was throwing, I've never seen this. In what world, you tell me, bro, because I understand about putting a man to bed and, doing what you need to do, but understand this. You're fighting someone that is a cruiserweight great, and in the first round, someone that's got great movement, he's agile. What makes you think in heaven, I should come into the first round and throw haymakers? Crazy haymakers, not setting up. No setups, no jab, no body work, haymakers. Then he made himself, he done that for 2 rounds. Even if as soon as you do that for the first round, I come back to the corner and say, yo, don't do that. But why it's crazy is if you, now, because I'm remembering things. Remember when we went to the dressing room and the camera was showing it? The camera, and then he put the camera down. What was he doing? Haymakers. Bro, I was in this corner. Just like, so this was the plan. This was the plan from the beginning. It said, yo, go in there, haymaker him. That's it. And I know he's getting trained by the Haymaker himself, but that was wrong.
No, don't do that.
Whoa. You don't want David Hayne?
You think David Hayne's throwing dumb haymakers?
I'm not saying it's the Haymaker. I'm just saying, anyway, let me get to the main point. When we was watching the fight...
You just want to shout because I shouted.
No, I ain't shouting. I won. We don't need to shout. We done our job. We done our job.
Usyk won.
Now, I won, bro. Anyway, so I'm sitting in my house chilling, yeah? And the fight's going on. And I'm looking, all I'm doing is just looking at Travis, yeah? And we're scoring the fight. And I'm just looking, smiling. And then all of a sudden, Travis' opinion changes. He's like...
My opinion didn't change.
No, you all of a sudden
I was addressing what was going on.
Like, grown man strength, this walk into the division. Next minute it was like, but why is he not out yet? Why is he still standing? I was like, wait, when did you come over here?
No, you gotta understand, I was never over there. I'm pointing out the obvious. It's like, bro, if you're gonna you're announcing yourself in the heavyweight division, yeah, you got Chisora right where you need him to go to send that message, send that statement.
Yes,
he's still there. And then he started to grow confidence, and that's what I said. I said so. Obviously,
you like knockout artists. This is
no.
You had a problem with. No, I'm not saying this
because I like Mayweather.
I'm saying this. Let me get this point off. Yeah,
go for it. It's still wrong.
When Bellew fought Hay and Hay had the 1 foot thing.
Yeah. Finish him.
There you go.
That's my thing.
Well, there's a history. That's what I'm saying. This is your thing.
Yes, and Hay is my fighter. I'm saying to him, I'm not respecting you because his foot was bust off and you gave him 6 rounds on top of that. That says to me, you ain't nobody, bro.
But then my thing is, just imagine.
You think if Tony Bellew's Achilles was gone, you think Hay's gonna mess around with that food?
Yeah, man.
He's divided.
But then my thing is, when sometimes you always get a chance to be Dillian. Yeah? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna say this. I'm saying this right now. And let it be heard. Yeah? Dillian was walking into everything. All the money, like he was the next guy up. Yeah? He's now at the end of the queue. Because right now, Usyk has come in, and let's say Usyk, yeah, was fighting that fight that we saw. The same way we're gonna talk about Tank as well. Leo was doing his thing. Yeah?
Don't talk about Tank now.
Well, I'm saying Leo was doing his thing. Tank. Supreme knockout.
No, I don't care. Don't talk about Tank now.
No, we're going to talk about it. No, but it's important.
No, it's not.
Here you go. So the point I'm making...
You're not letting me explain my situation.
The point I'm making is you can do a madness and ruin it all for you. He was up on the scorecards from round 11. He said, you are not going to touch me with these dirty haymakers.
Sorry, but
I'm going to stay away. I'm going to stay out of it.
If you want respect in the heavyweight division, you got to make a statement like that.
No, you should make a statement.
You didn't make the statement.
You should make a statement.
You didn't send a message.
I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to make money, bro.
Let me speak.
I'm trying to make money.
Good for you, bro. Yeah? Let me speak.
Let's go.
So you're talking about how Chisora came out and was just going for the right hand. You don't think the game plan was obvious? He's trying to knock him out as quick as possible.
Not like that.
Chisora knows he doesn't have a chance to box this man.
Yeah.
So it's got to be shots. And you say that about he never missed all night. The first couple of rounds he was landing.
But not clean. Not super clean.
No, he wasn't landing clean. But he was landing enough to wobble, to push him across the ring. Showed him size. That's why when I was saying, right, this is the heavyweight division. That shot ain't even land clean. And now you're doing stumbling higga-hagga on the ropes. Because the size difference.
We didn't do too many higga-hagga. We had one higga-hagga, bro. We had one higga-hagga, bro.
We could draw highlights,
I remember it, bro. Show the receipts, bro. Tell Wale where it is, bro. I want you to put it in the thing, bro. Show the receipts. If it's not in this video, you're chatting rubbish, bro. It better be behind us. Down. Let's go.
What I'm saying is, Chisora is not going to be the one to win rounds. So that's why when I was saying, because we scored it, right?
Yeah.
And I was saying, him losing rounds is not important. So Chisora taking off a round because he wants to rest and catch his breath means say take off nothing. No, because there's rounds where he didn't do anything.
He was heavy.
And then the next round he had energy. So what I'm saying is him taking a round off so that he can have high energy next round is not bad for a man that's going for the knockout. He's not playing for points. Him losing rounds, he went in there with a wilder strategy of basically, I'm not here for points. If I'm going to win, it's going to be by knockout. So I'm saying losing rounds was no big deal.
You know what you just said? He went in there with his strategy?
With wilder strategy, in terms of, I'm going for the knockout.
All strategies in life, yeah?
No. Listen, bro. There's boxing, and when there's a knockout on a boxer, he knows he has to knock him out. He can't collect enough rounds over this man.
The boxer always wins, bro.
Well, no, it doesn't always win. Hagler destroyed many boxers' careers.
I'm saying a good boxer. I'm saying right now, he fought a man.
Well, Hagler is a good boxer too. But what I'm saying is, no, Tyson knocked out great boxers.
That's better.
So the boxer doesn't always win.
Tyson can box though.
And when you have size and power on your side, you're not trying to play chess with this man. But the problem is with Chisora, he's a limited boxer, right? We know what Chisora is only a test for Usyk. He's not the measure of the heavyweight division. He is the person he's a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
If you can knock him out.
No, but I think that was. I think it was. So wait, I hear what you're saying.
No,
yeah?
because let me jump in with this.
Let me jump in with this. This is important.
So annoying, bro.
It is. Be annoyed, bro. So just imagine, yeah, when he switched to southpaw, yeah, and he was getting a jab off. Fantastic. So he can box. It's not like he can't box at all.
No, he can't outpoint him.
No, I'm not saying he should. Exactly, I know that, but I'm saying, remember, we were watching the fight together. I said, yo, at least start to tenderize this thing. Work the body, work the jab, and then probably throw the big haymaker. I know, end of the day, it has to be for a knockout.
Yeah.
Even when Wilder was fighting, who's our champion? They went to Vegas for. What's this kid? Ortiz.
Yeah.
When Wilder fighting Ortiz, he was setting it up. You can't just throw haymakers thinking that's gonna get it done. You had to really and truly. He had, when we see Dillian fight when we see Dillian fight Usyk, it'll be completely different. Dillian will be working the jab, working the body, getting close to knock him out. These guys, I'm talking, that's a knockout style. Yeah. Now, what he did, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, and you got to remember.
It made no sense. And Chisora can fight better than that. We've seen a better Chisora than that.
We've seen Chisora fight great when guys come to slug.
Yeah.
He can slug amazing with anyone.
Yeah.
But the boxing thing, listen, Chisora is not the boxer that we're trying to bank us. We're not. The expectations weren't on Chisora to put on a clinic. The test of Usyk, right, is Chisora basically saying, you're going to be a real heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's not Chaz with a spoon, 4 days notice, full training camp, real size heavyweight. We don't, you can't bank on Chisora's skills. We're banking on Chisora's toughness, his roughness, and his power. That's what this test was about.
It wasn't even rough enough.
No, it got rough. There was a lot
of moments.
Bro, every time he hit his body,
and he looked to the
Usyk
ref.
was shouting to the ref.
Yeah,
and I'm looking at that.
First two, 3 rounds,
Well,
he
this
was
is what I'm
doing
saying.
that. Then it stopped.
It was all night. It was all night.
That stopped when we got to the 8th.
Low blow.
Yes.
It was all night.
No, it went all night. It stopped.
And Tony Bellew said before the fight, every time he hit him to the stomach, he calls to the ref.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking at this, I'm thinking to myself, why are you looking to be protected by the ref on body shots? They're clean shots. Every minute. I'm thinking to myself, okay, so the stomach is a tender place.
I was counting it, bro, and it got.
You didn't count it.
I was. How many? I promise you.
How many times?
In the first early rounds,
you said you counted.
I'm just saying.
How many times?
There you go. Yeah.
You didn't count.
Listen, let me go back.
Like I said.
In the first early rounds, he was complaining. Then they stopped complaining. At the end of the fight,
every time they clinched, and he hit him in the body,
there you go.
He was looking at the ref.
Yes, he was. But I'm saying that stopped, and that's because you wasn't doing the same job. I'm all for the dark arts. If you can get close and lean, I didn't see. You know that if you're the bigger man, he's 15 and a half, yeah, and Chisora came in what was
18,
he? 18, yeah. Do you remember moments when he was leaning on him and it forces Usyk to do that one when he's got to pull him off? We didn't see that. These are the little, when we get into the clinch and I just put all my, we saw Dillian do it to Chisora, just all my weight, just hold that and push me off. Because that takes some energy out. Yeah. All the things that a bigger man should have been doing, he weren't doing. So when I say boxing, the boxing,
you're underestimating.
You can be a dirty. You can be a hard.
Underestimating how advanced Usyk's footwork is.
I rate it. That's what I'm saying.
So it's not a case of he didn't do that.
No,
bro,
I'm saying
he couldn't trap him for moments to get stuff like that off consistently. The guy is very fast, and also when you're in there with a smaller man, he's going to have those advantages over you. Yes. So you can't look for those opportunities.
No, but when you get into the when we do get into the grapple, like I think he could have made that a dirtier fight. I think he didn't make it as dirty as it needed to be.
What he could have
he could have sport.
But the problem is, Chisora is just not that. He's not the skilled boxer. He's just a tough guy.
Yeah.
And he is why he's like triggling between gatekeeper and journeyman. That's the territory of his career. That's his level realistically, yeah. Because when Tony Bellew fought Usyk, he got a lot of success by waiting and making Usyk come, right? Tony Bellew is a much more skillful fighter than Chisora. This test was about power, strength, and dealing with a real heavyweight, right? Now, for me, I didn't see anything that sent a message, and this fight is about sending a message because when you start debuting at a new weight class, it's about sending a message. Yes. When David Haye went up in weight, and he fought Monty Barrett and all this type of people, knockouts. He's saying to these guys, I can hurt all of you. So anyone should be on standby. And that's why I'm like, well, no, you beat Chisora because you were smarter than him. Well played. Chisora clearly didn't come in shape to go 12. David Haye did an amazing job of promoting. I've seen things in training camp I've never seen him do before. You know, other people are saying to me, David, I've never seen Derek Chisora move like that before. And I'm just like, right, David, I'm buying into this still.
I bought in.
And he came out and he looked tired after round 2 or 3.
He said, this is my the issues that I have is, and there's a few because you saw the tweet that I put out. you saw the tweet at the end of the night after I watched the Tank fight. So I'm not under any illusions that I don't think Usyk put the heavyweight division on notice. He didn't.
Not at all.
Do you know what I mean? I said something to the likes of if he sent a message, it was by a carrier pigeon.
Yep.
Yeah. And Tank's message was an instant email. Instant email.
When we get to Tank,
we'll get into that. But then what I really wanna say is I felt that there was levels of almost disrespect to Usyk, even though he didn't have the punch power that we expected. I'm saying for someone to quickly ascertain on the first round, he worked the distance really quickly. I haven't seen, usually it takes people 3 rounds to say, okay, here we go. Yeah, he downloaded it like that.
From round one, he said, okay, here it is. Do you know what I mean? I know what to do. I know how to slip. And he's a good fighter. And the thing is, he needs more. See, this is the thing for me, I don't want to feel like I'm moving the goalposts in terms of if you beat Chisora, you belong in the division. Yeah. And now he's beat him, I'm saying you didn't do this and you didn't do that. But the fact is, it is the case. Do you understand? Because you beat Chisora in a way that wasn't convincing enough to imagine what it would look like against a more skilled heavyweight. Yeah. Chisora is the entry point. Yeah? And you had him and you didn't take him. That means you got to remember, this is old Chisora, old legs. When David Haye announced himself, I mentioned it before, he knocked out Chisora. Yeah. Young Chisora. Yeah. Bang. Yeah. On his back. Yeah. That says to everybody, look, Usyk didn't send a message that makes these guys feel like, I got to respect him. They made it feel like, I got to corner him and trap him and bust his head. Yeah. He never showed, like, Chisora didn't get to answer many questions because Chisora came in, I don't know how prepared he was or what preparation they did. It wasn't. It weren't enough.
And that's my thing. That's what I like. Sometimes I want to talk about those things. I want to say, you know what? I agree totally, wholeheartedly with the point that you're making. I don't think there's any heavyweight losing sleep.
Nah.
About what they saw.
Dillian Whyte especially is probably watching it thinking, I love that fight.
Yeah, but then Caller made a great take. It was one of the last calls that we had when he said, there's the elites and there's everyone else. Yes. And I actually feel that Usyk is now one of those guys that could actually fit in with everybody else.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Again, like there's the AJ and Fury now, and there's everyone else. Yeah. And I think that we could see some surprises. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Dillian can work his way straight back into that conversation again if he handles his Povetkin work. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, so he's now in the division, which is not that amazing. Yeah. Let's just call it what it is. It's not that skilled. It's not that
when he put out that video and said, Derek, everybody was like, "Oh, this guy is." Hey, now he did a video with the thing saying, "AJ." No. It's like, nah, cause they ain't got the same. We don't care like that, bro. Yeah. Don't say his name.
But then we need to sometimes when someone comes to sit an exam, and you don't even bring a pen and stuff, we have to say raw like, Wagwando. Where's the stationery, bro? Because you've come to a fight and they said that you had 3 personal trainers helping you do your circuit, and I didn't see that. I looked at a man that was, again, the heavy. Someone said that he was really he won more rounds than. I scored a scorecard, bro. On my scorecard, Chisora won 2 rounds. He took 2 rounds. You gave him 3. You gave him 3, and you wanted to, and that was like you were really trying. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because he had a late resurgence after those 7 and 8 rounds. Yes, which that for me counted badly against Usyk because you got to finish your dinner at the heavyweight division.
Yeah. But a wounded fighter is dangerous. It's still a wounded fighter. It's still dangerous. I'm with you. I
hear what you're
honestly
saying.
Honestly agree that he should have finished the work.
But if you're the smaller man, like when David Haye used to do, because he knew he was the smaller man. If I get you, I got to get you out now. I can't be doing this in 10 and 11.
And I cussed. You heard me cuss because when he had him rocked on the ropes, and I said, engage.
He was chilling.
He stood back.
That's right. And that fear is going to be what gets you knocked out because you don't remember when AJ fought Klitschko. Yeah. AJ got gassed round 5 or 6 on the ropes, looking at man, talking. AJ was there saying, finish me now. Yeah. Because if I'm in the next round, it's over for you. Yeah. And he didn't.
And what happened? It's one of the greatest finishers.
And that was Klitschko who couldn't finish AJ. Yeah. So do you think...
Klitschko emptied the tank though.
He didn't empty the tank. AJ emptied the tank. Because remember,
do you think Klitschko had any more in him when he was throwing them shots at AJ?
No, so hear this now, When he knocked down Klitschko, he got gassed. Thought it was over. I'm done. I've got him. Gassed out. Whoa. Klitschko still had something. Bang. Started letting shots go. He went down. Got up. Was still tired for a while. In Klitschko's corner, He said Vitaly said, take your time, don't try and rush him. And that's what happened. Yeah. So that's what it was. So it wasn't a case of him not being able to put it down, but he didn't. And as a result of that, AJ came and knocked him out. So that's why when I was watching that Chisora fight, I'm thinking to myself, now Chisora believes, because when a fighter has been hurt, and he's on his last legs and you still couldn't get me, mentally, I've taken everything you had to offer. There's still a chance for me to win this fight. So there's, even when I'm sitting here, I said to you, listen, he now believes. If you don't kill the belief in a fighter that is bigger than you, you are always going to be in trouble. So now I'm looking at your heavyweight campaign. I'm thinking to myself, if you don't finish these men when you can, they will finish you. Because how AJ finished Klitschko in round 11, you didn't see that shit coming.
I think sometimes, and it depends how you look at the world, you know, because I honestly feel that he looked comfortable at 15 and a half. I think, he can go up to 16.
No, you see the problem.
I think he can. I honestly feel he can.
When you're not a big puncher, putting on weight doesn't help you gain power. Because Floyd at 130 was a big puncher. Then he went to 147 and wasn't knocking guys out. So if you're not naturally, the size is just going to slow you down, if anything. Look at Wilder against Fury. That's the heaviest he's probably been. He looks awful athletically, not boxing wise, because that's just him. But I mean, like, physicality, didn't look good. So that's why I'm like, I'll be interested to see it, because I think I just like the way he was bouncing. I think he didn't look like he was at a new weight. He didn't look like he was at his heaviest. Which for me was interesting. And so I said there's still stuff, like for me, because I'm not excited about what happens to Usyk next. I think a lot of my questions were answered, but I'm just saying that how he's now in the division and he'll win a few fights. I don't know if he's gonna be a champion. Tyson Fury's not a big puncher, but he's 6'9" and 270 pounds. He uses all of that once he walks into the ring. Those jabs, even though they're not big for him. They're big for you because it's like, I'm 6'3".
It's a big man.
It's a heavy guy. It's different. So when you got those sides that you can afford to not hit that hard, you can't afford to be doing Mayweather technique in that division.
It's crazy.
So for me, I say pass, but it's a C+.
C+.
Them man are A-star students over there.
What we giving Chisora though?
Chisora
is a grade.
For heart and typical grit that we expect from him, you gotta rate him high, because he was in trouble for most of the fight. Well, not really in trouble, but he was getting outboxed. You know, that mental exhaustion of constantly getting tapped in your face. Do you know what I mean? You can see the accumulation of shots was starting to have an effect, but Chisora's a very hard man.
Ofsted, just grade the man, fam.
I'm gonna give him a D.
Yeah, D-?
Because he should have been stopped and he didn't get stopped.
D-, man. I'm gonna give him a D-. I'm gonna like great effort, but D-. And that's what happens. Sometimes you sit at foundation paper and the highest grade you can get is a D, bro. Here's what it is, bro. Let's go.
I see it.
Let's go.
That's mad. Look at the analogies.
Let's go.
We're podding.
No, because let's give it.
No,
you came to play still.
Foundation
when
paper.
you said when you said that line about putting the children to sleep, I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
That was hard.
You don't think you had me backed up? Because Haymaker Promotions, fam. We can talk our way out of anything.
No.
David
though.
Hay, is on his way to becoming an Eddie Hearn. Sorry, he made me believe in cheat. He made all of us believe. I had my reservations about the weight difference, but he made men believe.
And David Hay has told a few lies, because he told us that his body, when he knew his body was broken down before Bellew, he told us, I'm in the great shape of my life.
Bellew 2 is
the first one.
No, I know, but the first one, he still could have won that fight.
No, but he told us, he lied to us.
No, but what I'm saying is, if the Achilles didn't go, he probably would have found a way to win that fight. But the second one, when he knew his body was in pieces, and he was giving us talk about, I'm doing with Silas, we're working out in trap. I'm doing different things I've never done before. I've turned back the years, the power, speed. I'm doing lots of rounds of sparring. Bruv, he had man convinced. I thought to myself, now he's gonna do right by us.
Yeah. And now we can't listen to him.
No.
Promoter. That's a good promoter.
Yeah, that's right.
End of the day, promote the thing first.
Even with a man like Chisora, he had people going to bet. He told us to bet, bruv. That's bad.
I'm so happy we didn't, fam. All right, cool.
He did as well. It's crazy.
Before we go into excitement, we need to talk about this. So I've got something to play, and I just want your takes, yeah? So let's watch it.
The Bible tells us that silence is golden. But my ears can still hear, and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, What you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating.
Should I pause it? Should I pause it and just get cheating? Because that is a mad thing to throw in there.
What you don't understand, thief?
Say, shall I keep going?
Yeah, run it.
Let's go.
Them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position.
Woo!
Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove. Something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in the bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me.
Crabs in the bucket referee.
Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
Did he edit this himself? Listen to this music.
What, Lisa? Alright, cool. Let's talk. Alright, cool. Listen, I don't know whose king this is, bro, but really and truly, you know the scene from Black Panther? Is this your king? You know when it was?
Oh yeah.
It feels necessary. Right now, it feels
It's
necessary.
insane. It's
because
insane.
he's taking the piss. Yeah. What excuse? Give me.
I want to know what
Go
his PR team said when he sent that video around and said, "All right, you lot, I'm gonna post this video." If they all came back and they were just like, "Yeah, that's what we need right now." That's how you know the whole team needs to go in the bin. Every single one of them.
Whole team, bro. Understand? Yeah. You know when they said, "Is it Uchiwali or one mic?" Yeah. When James, because really and truly, I'm looking at the situation. First, your clothes are too heavy. Then you're dehydrated in this. Now he's got now there's some glove, there's some
It was an egg form, which is why there was an egg print on my face. Egg print on my face. Listen.
Then so
He said a crabs in the bucket referee and a trick, bro. Mark Breland
Saved your life.
Saved your life.
Listen, your life.
If the man them, if we go out, 20 men decide to rush your brethren.
Yeah.
And you phone the police for that one, and now you turn and talk about why you snitching. You look like a dickhead, bro.
No, you needed the police, bro.
You needed it to end.
Have you seen this thing? It's above me.
It's above me now, bro.
It's above me.
It's above
and
me.
This is literally what it was. Wilder, I really want to talk to you, Wilder.
Delusion of grandeur.
Because Wilder, let me talk to you. This is it now. Something's wrong with you, bro. What you need to do, Wilder, you're actually a decent fighter. I actually think that the knockout power that you have is
enough to be respected in any fight.
It's impressive. But let's be real, Wilder. Yeah? Everything you're doing right now is embarrassing. Even David Hay with the Tulsa saga, he's looking at what you're saying and he can't believe it. For the fact that you edited a video, you denied your mandatory situation to go and do this.
You're still keeping it going, bro.
And you know what I like about when people tell lies? They catch themselves out. Yeah? So, do you see the tweet that he said?
Hearn,
there we go.
He got in your ass.
Let's go. Read that. Can you find that? Can you? So he says,
I don't need to even find it.
He says something about
he
the
came
bottom
back
line.
in his tweets. He said, "Be a man of your word, Tyson Fury. Fight me.
Yeah.
Because when you were out, I gave you a chance. Yeah. Them guys offered me much more money. I would have made more money fighting AJ, but I still fought you to keep to my word."
And this
Eddie Hearn replied to that and said, "Hang on a minute. I thought AJ ducked you." when the chickens come home to roost, oh boy, do they roost.
They roost. And I want to know, my American contingent, the people out there that were saying that AJ's not
AJ
real.
was scared.
AJ's scared. I want to boxing ego. Well, go on. I want to speak to you guys. Cool and what's it? Cool and Jay?
Yeah.
Call me Jay. I need to hear from you, man. All my American counterparts, call us. I need to hear from you, man, bro. Right now, bro.
Because AJ stepped up to the plate and your boy was moving a bit saucy.
There you go.
Give me Tyson.
Remember, wait, hold
less peas.
There you go.
give me Tyson.
Remember
Fury.
the line. Remember the line when they said they offered him bad money. They said, "Oh, how are you gonna offer him that kind of dead money?"
And this guy, and we spoke to Cool and Jay, and he gave us this big story about how Al Heyman makes his fighters make more money on the back end. So technically, they make more money fighting for less money. Cool, we heard that, and in some instances, that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
But he said in his own words, verbatim, I
wouldn't-
would have made more money fighting AJ. But I chose to fight you instead. Eddie Hearn is now thinking, the truth shall set me free.
There you go. There you go. And it is what it is. Listen, Wilder, get it together. That video, it ain't it.
I feel like Wilder right now, this has been handled so bad.
Yeah.
You see, when
said
obviously, I'm gonna go back to David Haye, right? Because this is I know you think I go back to David Haye all the
No
time.
worries, it's cool.
But when David Haye lost to Klitschko and he started doing the toe, that situation and the backlash, you could tell it scarred him. Why? Because he never made an excuse, even when he had an excuse.
Yes.
After the belly fight, they said,
It was a
are
very
you
good
injured?
excuse.
He goes, no, he was the better man on the night. Even in the rematch, David Haye's knee was everything was finished.
Yep.
He said to him, David Haye, are you an injured man right now? He said, Tony Bellew was the better man tonight.
There you go.
I thought I was in it, but I got caught.
There you go.
It's nonsense, but we know that he
We
can't.
saw his leg. He can't walk.
But nothing in him feels like he could ever again say, this is why I lost. He just accepted it.
Yeah.
Wilder right now, bro.
And I don't know why you're telling yourself this, because this ain't going to get you ready. If you keep thinking that I was cheated, you have to say I wasn't good enough. Then go back to the drawing board
and there's
and
more.
work.
And the thing is, there's more. Let me get some more evidence and add this to the source pot, because, bruv, this guy is living in a deluded land right now. He said, my water was spiked. As if I took a muscle relaxer or something like that. My water was tampered with. It was like I had no control over my body. My legs were weak. I think he, referring to Mark Braylon, has got something to do with my water as well too. See, this is what happens, yeah? When you don't take any responsibility for the sick, it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
You're going to get battered again.
Yeah,
because nothing about you feels like you had no responsibility for why you
You
lost.
didn't do nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. That's the most dangerous person to actually to walk out that situation and say, if that was right, I would have won.
When you are beyond reproach, for
Yeah.
any advice or any type of anything like that, you're in a dangerous place.
And-
you see when the Emperor, you know that story of the Emperor's New Clothes?
Yeah.
And then man sold him invisible gowns. He's walking around thinking, I'm doing my thing. Brother, you don't have any clothes on.
naked,
You're
man.
a hater. Don't hate on the clothes just because you couldn't afford it. Them man there, they're just going to go into their own demise. And Wilder, you're moving exactly like that.
Wilder, it's sad. Literally, like, I just worry for you. Honestly. And I think, get it together. I think you owe certain people an apology. And yourself.
You owe Mark Breland some respect, bro.
Yeah.
Mark Breland is a respected man in boxing.
Yeah.
People know that Mark Breland's a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
And also, Mark Breland knows that, look at the fight with Gerald McLennan.
Yes. I was thinking that.
He was in trouble. And his corner man, they kept him in there. Just survive. Just get to the end. Because all they care about is money. All they cared about is their own way of how your victory reflects on them. They didn't care about the fighter in the moment. Mark Breland said to hell with that. My man is in trouble.
Yeah.
The guy's taking clean shots. I got to get him out of there.
Knockout on
and
his
you're
thumb.
turning on him as if he's the traitor.
Talk the talk.
That is disgusting, bro. This is a life or death business. We are, we're part of the fans.
Yeah.
We love to see excitement, but we don't want to hear about no death. You're always talking about, death or no. I want a body on my thing.
Finally,
you want
bro.
a body on your record.
Let's
Cool.
go.
Cool,
Let's
that's
go.
big talk. But bro, that could have been you.
That
could have been you that night because you had no chance against what Fury came to give you that night. Yeah? You're on the ropes, taking bangs to the head, blunt trauma. Fury's not a knockout man, so you're not going to go sleep. You're just going to keep taking those shots, taking those shots.
Take them shots.
And then it's going to be a bad situation for you. This brother, he could have saved your life. And this is the man you turn on. This is terrible for you as a man, not just a fighter.
say?
Straight like that.
Ledge. Welcome to the ledge. I think we've done that. I think we don't need to talk about that. Bro. Yeah. Yeah.
In other news.
In other better news.
Tank Davis.
Let's go.
He's only got a done a madness last night.
He's only got a done a madness last night, mate. I can't believe it. He's done it.
Can we just have a round of applause for Santa Cruz and Tank Davis? Because from the first round, you said this is a fight of the year. I said I don't know about this, I said I think Tank is just gonna do it. Santa Cruz came to win. He had Tank on the back foot.
Tank, I want to give you flowers. I need to give you flowers, bro.
Go for it.
Hold on, I need to give you. It's very important that we give flowers at the right time. We're in the calling show, man on business. Someone called and said, yo.
Off the canvas pod phoned in.
Off the canvas, he called in and said, yo, Tank, Leo, what are you man saying? I want to make a bet, fam. You said.
I said Tank is going to knock him out inside 8 rounds.
Bro, it happened.
It happened.
Big up yourself, innit?
Thank you, bro.
Because you did that, fam. Do you see what I'm saying? But then in the same thing, because I'm going to take some flowers as well, because I feel I just want to. Yeah? When that guy said he's going to make a bet, I said, yo, bro, listen. Remortgage the house.
And bet on Tank.
Put all the money down.
Listen, facts.
That is wild. Tell him man to remortgage his whole situation and do the bet. People don't do that because that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
but I had super belief in what Tank was gonna do. You see what I'm saying? And the killer is, I knew that it was gonna. I said it earlier. I said this is gonna be fight of the year purely because Leo is Mexican.
He's down. And the better thing is
so Mexican.
I love about the Mexican fighters, because them men have the warmest smile on their face as they are committed to war. And I'm talking phone box stuff, right there, head to head, bang, bang. All that, he's ready for that. So I was looking up thinking, how's Tank gonna deal with this?
Bruv.
And I felt for Floyd ringside, because having Floyd as a trainer type guy or promoter, he's like having, the clips of Thierry Henry as he's managing.
Yeah.
And he's just judging everyone by his standards.
Yeah.
So he's there watching, and I can see Floyd come to the corner.
Yeah.
And it's mad because I know that the advice, when fighters speaking language they understand.
Yeah.
So he's over there, he's like, hey, Tank. Just touch him. Just touch him. I'm thinking to myself, man, that don't mean nothing to Tank, right?
Do you know what's so funny? Floyd, we're gonna get into really speak about Tank, but Floyd is hilarious, He's the Floyd man. Fully understands and knows. He picked the craziest outfit to wear.
The white suit, the white shirt, the red hat
with the brim. It was the brim, the red brim.
It was lovely. But he sat in the space where he knows the cameras are going to be mainly positioned
perfectly. What was he doing there, bro? You saw him shadow boxing.
Oh,
you saw everything
as he's watching the fight. He's just moving.
I said, you need to stop. You just need to get back to fighting.
And the baddest thing is about Floyd is that I just know that he's a training camp away from fight shape.
Yeah.
I just know he's in great shape.
Yeah.
But what Tank showed in this fight,
incredible.
I love it. The more I see of Tank, the more I like, the more I believe.
Incredible. Again,
he's a
that
superstar.
knockout, and he set it in. Do you know what was so amazing, And this is where you see and this is where I respect your opinion on Usyk. He said it's time. Because remember, in that fight, Leo was showing him different issues he was like, I didn't really think War's going to fight it like this. So he had to adapt.
That's right.
He adapted in the fight and he said, nope, time to be brave.
That's right.
Drop the hands.
It's a couple rounds before that,
my God.
when it's like, all right, cool. So you back me up when I'm just trying to come forward. Cool. I'm going to get on the jab. They tried to do the distance thing. Santa Cruz was like, I can beat you with this too. He was backing him up. Then he was like, all right, cool. Gervonta Davis was like, I'll ride the ropes.
As well.
He's like, I'll ride the ropes and counterpunch. Bang, bang, bang. Then he started to let his hands go. Santa Cruz was like, I'm right there with you too.
Yeah.
Round 6 or 6, Tank was like, I'm just going to pressure cook you. I'm going to walk you down.
You were kind of surprised as well because he was walking
him down and Santa Cruz was landing. I think to myself, this might not work out,
Going back.
The head was getting popped back.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a little bit swelling on the eyes. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is the move, Tank.
Yeah.
Tank clearly saw that, you know what, I can take what you got,
Yeah.
He just was like, bat, more, bat, more, bang, bang. When I saw him banging, I was like, this power right here is disgusting. He said, I'm going to pressure cook you, bro. No matter what comes back, I'm ironing you.
What was so beautiful though is, and we talk about bravery from both fighters. And that's why a dance partner is so important. Because the person that you fight, it brings that out in you. You know what I mean? The person that is ready and looks like can fight, you're gonna see something beautiful. Now, what was important, what I really enjoyed, and the risk and reward though, is that he got so close and he dropped the hands, fainted, and that uppercut,
Tank, you know what's mad? He backs him up on the ropes, and they started trading. Santa Cruz trying to throw that right. Tank said, I'm on the outside of it. And now I'm underneath. The uppercut was evil intentions behind that shot.
You know, you have to see. You know, like I'm Nigerian, and sometimes only a sound effect can help it. My God! Literally, on these sound effects.
Do you know what was tough? He fell down right in the corner, right by his dad. His dad reached over and tapped his son in the shoulder, and he's just like, he's asleep. And the scary part was how long he was out for afterwards.
That scared me. Like, I was trying to enjoy, but I was
the baddest thing is, as boxing fans, now we also do the thing, even when we're watching it on TV, where we do the thing where we don't celebrate until we see he's okay.
Yeah.
But I stood up and I was like, he's still out, bro. I said, bro, he's still out. He's still out. And then when I saw him get up, I was like, ah!
It's like VAR.
Yeah.
You're like, wait.
Because I ain't about to be jumping up and down and I know that a fighter is hurt.
Yeah.
But when he got up and he's like, I'm cool.
I started celebrating.
I said, listen, that is how you announce yourself in a new division.
It was an announcement.
That's how you send a message. He sent a message to everybody at 135 and said, don't think that this power is for 130.
Yeah.
This is for all of you brothers.
Yeah.
Because he's someone that you're going to have to respect. And I just laid him down.
Wait, for jokes. You see the guy that fought Selby, yeah? Do you reckon he has a chance?
What,
Cambosos?
Yeah, he watched that fight and thought to himself,
Nah, you can't say no chance.
That man said you can't say no chance. He was like, no, you can't. You can.
No.
How do you feel? Okay, cool. Now let's do this now. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You are Anthony Joshua or Dillian Whyte.
Yeah.
You just watched Usyk fight.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm chilling.
You gonna take that fight next?
Of course.
Yeah?
Say it out. Call my manager.
Cool. So now you're any one of the top guys at 135. You just watch Tank. You want Tank next?
It's not still. I thought it's got to be a mandatory still.
No,
they can't make it a mandatory.
It's one of the ones you just get this. Well, I've got to take care of my mandatories.
Yeah.
He's got to do what he's got to do, and if you speak to my promoters, there's no doubt in my mind at some point we'll get it together. But right now I'm focused on what I'm doing. He should be focused on what he's doing. And if this fight happens, it happens.
It happens. Yeah.
You turn into a politician when you see them knockouts, because that's how you send a message.
And you know what I'm saying? That's what I
Usyk
said.
ain't said no message.
The only way that you can make me do that fight, it's got to be a mandatory. Someone's got to say, hey.
Somebody.
It's your fight now, Your mandatory have to fight.
Even then, you might sit down and look at your belt and be like, why even want this? Like, it's the WBO. Who really respects the WBO?
No, but why it's so exciting, is really and truly the fight that we get to see is
Teofimo Lopez
versus Tank.
If Teofimo Lopez sticks around at 135, that's a gun show that I want to see.
Well, he says that. No, he said, because what we saying? He said, what's Teofimo's weights?
135.
And what? Because he fights at 2 weights, right?
Yeah, 135 is where him and Loma fought just now.
Yeah.
So that means that it's like, because I know he's considering going up.
Tank said he'll go up and...
No, but Lopez is saying he's going to go up before. So now it's like...
He needs to chill.
Hopefully he sticks around and we get to see that Tank fight.
Chill. He needs to chill.
You got to remember there's Garcia, there's Luke Campbell and all these man there. They're still there.
There's Garcia, Luke.
Can Luke Campbell be the one to stop the one that is Tank Davis? Shut up, bruv. Not every day make up nonsense, guys. Nah, joking, man. Shout out Adam Smith.
Shout out Adam Smith. We love you, man. We've got to get the jokes off.
It's
the first things first.
We get the jokes off on this pod. Don't think for 1 second we're going to hold back.
We don't hate you. You're the man. Like, that voice is so sick, bro. It can make anything exciting, bro. He's had to come into bed with you to your missus.
Oh, my gosh.
Come in.
As he makes his way to the bedroom after a long day of work, and he really wants to make love to his wife tonight, and you can tell by the look in his eyes he really means it. The intention is there. The intensity is there. The main event up next on Sky Sports Arena.
Is this gonna be the sex that upsets the division?
Is this gonna be the sex that upsets the bedroom division? Is this gonna be the sex that cancels all the side chicks in the division? Has he sent a message to all the other dating options out there? Fam. Let Adam Smith be the narrator for your life, fam.
I enjoyed that so much.
I'm telling you right now, it feels good to have boxing back. Inui fought last night.
Inui did his thing.
Let me tell you something. Inui is one guy that I'm so glad I discovered. Like, I don't mean discovered as in I'm the one that put everybody on. But I mean, I'm looking forward to his fights. Sadly, his fight came on the same time as Tank. We had to make a decision, and we was watching Tank. No offense.
It was a good decision.
But we went back and watched the highlights.
Fought Maloney.
Fam, what a knockdown.
Yeah.
The knockdown in round 6, crazy. Counter left, I was like, okay, I see it. Round 7, brother, it didn't even look like he put all the gusto behind it. Like he just stepped into it. He just went snap, bang. Curtains, lights are off. Maloney's out. I'm looking at Inui, I'm thinking to myself, that's a very bad man. What a night. 2 crazy knockouts in one night.
Yeah.
Fight season, baby.
Fight season, listen.
But listen, let's do let's do politics real quick, right? Because Eddie Hearn.
Come on, bro.
We spoke about Kell Brook and the stuff he said about Eddie Hearn. He said
Eddie listens.
He said when he should have been signing Brook, he was signing books. We said, okay, he's giving us spice. Eddie Hearn is not one to back down from a clapback. So he came back and he said this. He goes, I was never involved with one conversation they had with Top Rank regarding this fight. No consultation, no opinion from me, no part in the negotiations of the deal whatsoever. They chose to do this all themselves. Was that because they didn't want to pay me or they wanted to go their separate way? Once you turn your back on me, don't ever turn around and start walking back to me. You're either with me or you're not. Because when I talk about loyalty, I talk about sitting in the hospital with him when he spunked the weight and didn't even train for Carson Jones. Sitting in the hospital with him until 5 or 6 a.m. Talking about flying out to Fuerteventura at 4 a.m. to go and deal with him and be with him in the hospital with the police there. So don't talk to me about loyalty and what your loyalty is after I had to give you fights against Jojo Dan, Bizier, Rabchenko, Zafara, DeLuca, fights I've done my conkers on over the years. You made the decision to turn your back on me. I don't have a problem with that. But once you do that, you're gone. I don't have to fight for you anymore. Don't come back when things ain't working out. And that's what they did. Oh, I really wanted it for on Sky for the fans. Don't talk bollocks, mate. He goes, you wanted the most money you could get. This is the reality. He goes, I feel like I have to justify that because it was total bollocks. I've saved his career on multiple occasions. Eddie Hearn gave the clapback of all clapbacks.
All you need to do is play that Ether song to that. That's all that I was missing from that. That was nuts.
Bruv.
That is nuts.
And the crazy thing
is,
if we look at the situation, what reason does he have to lie about that?
When someone talks about getting and being by your bedside, bro. It gets different. That's what the fans don't see. These are stuff that we don't get to see, and you don't go to someone's bedside like, I'm here still. Like,
it's not one of those moments.
Yeah, man, I'm recovering right
Sophie
now.
Ding, he's on his way back up.
Don't know, like, listen.
He's down now, but he'll be back.
Your king will return, cuz. Do you know how Travis is crazy? Travis was shouting for the first 30 minutes of this pod, bro.
Because I'll tell you why I'm shouting, yeah. Because you came out gun swinging like you had me finished, like you had me figured out.
My flowers.
Nah, you came out gun swinging talking about what you said, humble pie. Nah, cuz there's more to this pie. There's more seasoning. You thought it's apple pie, but it's chicken in there. I don't know what that means. Chicken and applesauce.
What?
Listen, yeah.
No, but that was in that Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn was hurt, you know.
Eddie
Hearn was hurt by his comments.
When you draw somebody out on the ledge, who's not normally on the ledge for no reason, you know it's real. It's real.
Yeah.
And the thing is, let's really try and break it down. Like, do you feel like Eddie Hearn cares about fighters?
Yeah, more than the old school promoters.
I feel like more than typical.
Definitely more than the old school, because you can see every time. The one thing that I can say good. Well, there's loads of things to say good about Eddie Hearn, but when his fighters lose, you know he's got no poker face.
He actually looks upset.
He looks upset, devastated. Each time he's looked upset for AJ.
When AJ lost
Dillian,
against Ruiz, But this is the thing, because okay, cool. When we say upset, do we mean upset because it's his fighter and his friend?
No, I feel like it's more than that.
Business, or is it business where it's
no,
like
it's a relationship.
It's
a relationship. I will never say that he doesn't care about the fight. It's
I
way
agree.
different to the promoters
John
we had
King
in the past.
Them, man. Yeah.
Way different. However, like I do think he cares, and then but however, there's moments where it's like he still has to do business though, because it's a business.
But
Do you know what I mean?
This is the thing, because there's gonna be some fight, and I think the nature of the business is still not designed to just be a thing where it's like I'm just gonna be nice to you all the time.
Yeah,
there has to be a element of results consistently. Like that's just the way it works. Because obviously you ask certain fighters, you ask a Hara Davis, how is Eddie Hearn? And he's gonna have a completely different experience.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's someone that we would be good to have a conversation with actually. But
I love it.
It's one of them things where it's like, for the most part, because I don't think promoters are ever gonna be spotless. I feel like he does. I generally do feel like he does. Obviously, we don't know the ins and outs. So
what about his main fighters? We can only say that he cares about his main fighters. I think there's some decisions going I don't know why he did that. Do you know what I mean? Like, and again, it's just, my thing is, I only ask questions about like the Dillians of this world. Do you know what I mean? That's where it gets, for me, it just feels, because I can see a real when they're talking, when they're off camera and there's just them not doing their thing, you can see a real friendship there.
Yep.
There's always that, Dillian's always at all the events, there's such a level of, there's a bond, really and truly. Even when Dillian was looking at people abroad.
Even when Dillian had that situation with the B sample and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You see how him and Eddie Hearn was at the press conference and the audio leaked. Yeah. The man were clearly like, we nearly missed on there. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know
what I mean? So there's so much, he is a caring promoter. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, are you you have to be the number one for a promoter certain times. It depends what level you want to be at. If you want to be at a basic level,
money talks at the end of the day.
Do you know what I mean?
AJ is going to be afforded a lot more care and attention than certain men are going to be.
He's my boss. End of the day, AJ's my boss.
And the fact is, Kell Brook, if what he's saying is true about him going behind his back, Eddie Hearn's big enough to be able to find out things that's going on without you knowing that he's found out.
No, but then,
so it's one of them things where it's like, you try to do that to me.
But then it doesn't change. But then remember, these are what this sounds like is a friendship that's broken down.
It does sound like a breakdown.
A breakdown, because it really and truly, end of the day, for both sides, and I think they're both hurt. And so we can both be right. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like, because at the end of the day, I stepped up and stepped in for that Triple G fight, and I had no business being there, and it's changed my career. It changed the trajectory of my career, because that was a damage that was lasting damage. Do you know what I mean? And the same way, I've been by your side at the maddest times. When you really had issues outside the personal issues. You know what I mean? I turned up when other people weren't there. So then there's both. They both got things that they could argue. And I think a conversation is needed.
Oh, big time. And also, it's like, you look at the thing. I use Kell Brook as an example why I thought Usyk he's going to be in trouble at the heavyweight division, because after the fight with Golovkin. And he had great moments against Golovkin. Some crowd roaring moments. After the fight, I remember, never forget, Golovkin just said, he's no middleweight. He's too small. He's no middleweight.
It so easily.
Yeah, because it's like, those shots look good to you lot, but it didn't hurt. And that's what's going to happen at the heavyweight division when Usyk starts doing the little landing thing. AJ's going to be like, I've been banged by Klitschko, cuz. I've been hit by Dillian Whyte properly. This here, I'm gonna mow you down.
They were all enjoying it. They were all enjoying the fight. They were enjoying the fight.
In other interesting news, WBC are doing typical WBC things. We know the WBC are very, how can I say this? Mad. You lot just moving mad
all the time.
A few pods ago, I can't remember what episode. Hopefully, we can find the clip. We predicted that should Tyson and Jones be fighting for a belt, it would absolutely be a WBC belt.
Yep, they'd create one.
They created a belt for this fight. Hear this. When Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight, they will be competing for the WBC Frontline Battle Belt.
What does that mean? What is the Frontline Battle? Is it because...
And it says Black Lives Matter on it.
So if someone else wouldn't do it, what happens?
What's going on? What is happening at the WBC where you're all sitting there going, let's make another belt. And then we can make a franchise belt. Hear me out. So I'm thinking we can make a belt, right? Frontline battle belt, and call it Black Lives Matter. right? Because they were protesting on the front line, right?
Oh.
Then
Don DeMarco.
We'll make a franchise Black Lives Matter belt. Then we'll make an interim frontline battle belt. And then we'll make a whole new frontline battle belt division.
How many weights can compete at that?
All weights. We'll have heavyweights versus bantamweights for the first time ever in the Black Lives Matter Super Series. These men are... You know what the maddest thing is, yeah? And I hate the fact I've forgotten where I heard this, but someone was talking about this online. I watched it and they were saying, it's just about having more money. It was Floyd, for frick's sake. Yeah. He was saying, it's just about having more money. Because every time you win a belt, you got to pay a sanctioning fee.
Yeah.
So the more belts you got, the more sanctioning fees you got to pay. So these men are like, moving like Oprah Winfrey. You get a belt. You get a belt. You get a belt. That's going to cost you 250 grand. Thank you.
Listen.
Hey. Yeah, man, this has been a good episode. It's been a good pod. Hey,
I've enjoyed it.
So when this has come out, you would have already seen the interview that we dropped this week.
Yeah. We ain't gonna say no words, but
we ain't gonna say.
Bro. Yeah, they would have
seen this.
Yo,
we hope you enjoyed the Nigel Benn conversation.
Mad.
Listen, yeah, can we just let's do the post conversation about that because chatting with Nigel Benn,
is the most insane thing I've ever
like me. The household I grew up in, massive boxing fans. Granddad, my dad. It's just always been like that. I remember watching the Gerald McClellan fight live.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And I remember my dad rooting for Nigel and him being almost a bit like, oh my gosh, because of what happened to Gerald McClellan after that. Like I remember all of this stuff and
I didn't
watching him fight Sugar Boy Malenga, watching him fight Steve Collins, the Eubank fight. I watched this stuff and to just chat to man is just like.
So my thing was crazy because I didn't watch it live at all. I've watched it way later in life. So then when I watched it and saw what happened, bro, I watched the documentary as well, bro. I almost started crying. I was this close to crying in the doc. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, like, why do I? It was so crazy because I love this sport. Yeah. But then it's scary at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So when you spoke about Wilder today, I thought that was so a message on point today. Do you know what I mean? But when you listen, the man that Nigel Benn has become, is so impressive. I was sitting there because he's talking to us. We're like young black entertainers that are coming to the game. Yeah. And he was dropping like diamonds. Literally, that's like, I had to pick them up. Yeah. I had to pick them up, and that's someone that the egos. There's something there. He's still got there. Yeah, I mean, but then it's a piece.
What was interesting to me, right, is a similar journey that Mike Tyson is on. And when he spoke about Tyson and his desire to fight with the new freedom of his lifestyle and why he wanted to fight, I saw some parallels because the conversation he was giving us just about how he looked at his boxing career was almost like that's done now. Like it's not that important to me. Yeah. Life and being able to be on this path is more important to me now.
Helping people with mental health.
That's right. And I was just like, when we spoke about the Super Six, the round table discussion, and he was just like, I mean, I'm not about, I don't chat to these guys, no disrespect. I'm not on that no more. I don't care about those stories. Like that for me was just crazy because you're still the Dark Destroyer to us.
Yeah, even Eubank as well. Like even if Sankin got that Eubank was in his life. Yeah. He needed Eubank. You know what I mean? And I love stuff like that. It's like one day we're going to get to hear Ronaldo and Messi sit down. Yeah. And they're going to say, yo, this guy drove me still. This guy pushed me further. And you know, like, again.
And this is why I love this podcast, because one thing about us, and it's something that, you know, some people might see me tweet from time to time, I always say authenticity is key. Yeah. We don't try to do anything. We come to this pod to be ourselves. As boxing fans, like I remember I used to watch boxing and used to be so grateful for the few people on Twitter that would tweet and just like just to have this conversation about the fight. Created a platform that I know I would have wanted to be a part of. And other people are on it as well. We're in this thing together. And when we have real fighters like Nigel and Lennox and these men are like, yo, I had to sit down with these guys. I'm like,
I was like, and when he just said, this is it, he had this moment, he was like, Travis J, is that like a real name?
Yeah. That's a smooth
name, isn't it? My name's Nigel. He like, bro, we was on him about the lyrics as well. You look, again, like, so the quality, again, we apologize for the quality. Obviously, it's in Australia, the film down under. But yeah, it is what it is. We haven't named this episode.
This episode. Oh, send a message. I think we got something there. Sending a message.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, sending a message.
Listen, guys.
Make sure you have a carrier pigeon as well. Like,
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
I'm KG.
We appreciate the love. I'm Travis J. Do you know what I mean? Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, tell a brethren, and yeah, man, we'll keep rocking. We'll see you next week.
It's over. Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.
I liked it still.
Yeah, same.
I liked it. Very nice, very clean.